On Monday, the religious holiday Eid ul-Adha was observed by Muslims both locally and overseas.
Eid ul-Adha, also known as the Festival of Great Sacrifice, is celebrated in the last month of the Islamic calendar and commemorates Abraham's willingness to sacrifice his son to God.
The history of Eid ul-Adha dates back to 4,000 years ago when the prophet Abraham saw God in his dream asking him to sacrifice what he had loved the most. According to the doctrine, the prophet was about to sacrifice his son Isaac when an angel appeared and stopped him. The animals usually sacrificed are cattle, goats, and sheep. Each animal sacrifice has a definite purpose and significance and can be offered as thanksgiving, to atone for a sin, to commemorate a holy day, or to make one feel closer to God. Wazir Bash, an executive member on the board of the Guyana Islamic Trust, in an interview with Nightly News, gave additional insight on the significance of the sacrifices.
Every year, just before the holiday, Muslims purchase animals for sacrifice, and on the day of Eid, they assemble at their place of worship to interact with others.
Noting the restraint on large gatherings as the pandemic persists, Bash said this year's distribution of meat will be done under strict COVID-19 protocols.
What we do with the meat, basically we distribute the meat. One, we divide the meat in three parts. One part for yourself and your family at home, another part for friends and relatives, and another part for the poor and needy.
When Nightly News visited the Sumantul Jama Masjid located at Success on the east coast of Damara, members of that religious house were seen packaging the meat for distribution, while others prepared more animals for slaughter. Fazl Rahim, the president of the masjid, then told Nightly News that he will be distributing the meat to various households since they are not allowing the customary convergence of persons at the masjid.
We leave the authorities in every mosque, in every masjid. They will organize themselves if they will allow people to come, how the people will gather. Probably they will have to lock the gate, lock in respect to put padlock so they can't come in just like that.
Nightly News also visited the Laban Intention Masjid, where a small number of persons were gathered outside the mosque waiting for their share of meat, as they were not allowed to enter the compound. Meanwhile, it is the hope that Eid ul-Adha 2021 will further inspire and promote the spirit of togetherness.
Why we don't want a crowd. Last year we had a crowd in front and so on, so we celebrated to an extent, but only big people.
President Irfan Ali, in his Eid ul-Adha message, also urged Guyanese to work together for the common good of the country.
All of us can work harder each day to be better towards each other, to be more caring towards each other, to give a bit more of ourselves to each other.
In addition, Guyanese were urged by the leader of the opposition, Joseph Harman, to rekindle a genuine national spirit of compassion as they celebrate Eid ul-Adha. Guyanese were further urged by the Indian Action Committee to remember and acknowledge the poor and the needy.
Reporting for the HDP Nightly News from the Larry Souvenir Suntanal Jama Masjid, I am Kendell Richmond, wishing our Guyanese Muslim brothers and sisters a happy Eid ul-Adha.